As most of you know, rent, prices for groceries, gas, and even tuition keep going up. College students across the U.S. are feeling the squeeze, especially here in Wyoming.
The cost of attending school, the cost to live in this economy. One-bedroom apartments are going for $1,000 a month. You got to make 3 times the rent. Eggs are expensive, gas expensive, bills are always due. We might as well get charged for breathing.
So I feel like it's just expensive to just be alive.
According to Pew Research, only 22% of Americans think getting a 4-year college degree is worth it if you have to take out loans. About 47% say it's only worth it if you can avoid debt, and 29% believe it's not worth the cost at all. Despite this, some students are still trying to stay positive and push through, even if they don't think it's worth it.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
Many students are working multiple jobs while trying to stay on top of school, which affects their health and education. But what's driving these rising costs, and how are students making ends meet?
Do you think that there's a lot of different types of overhead that we're seeing happening now? Education is very much competitive in nature. So if CSU is increasing their tuition, then we will probably be doing the same.
The average in-state student attending a public 4-year institution spends $26,000 in an academic year. The average cost of in-state tuition is $9,600, all right. Out of state tuition averages $27,000 a year.
It does seem like tuition is much more, significantly more expensive than it used to be. I also don't know if universities have a good explanation.
With costs climbing, students are having to make tough choices. Some are skipping meals, taking on debt, or working long hours just to get by, which is kind of crazy because in places like Germany or Norway, college is free, or nearly free. Meanwhile, American students are taking out thousands in loans.
I think it's terrible right now that the students basically have to take out a loan that's equivalent of a house loan and try to pay that back, go to school.
In many other countries, colleges look very different. Students there worry less about tuition costs and are able to focus more on their actual education and learning.
I feel like I have had to do some stuff with the rising costs. Since I am a student athlete, I've had to also get a job on top of being able to do my sport and do my schoolwork. And I also have had to take some loans out just to buy groceries or just to do like fun stuff with my friends.
But rising tuition isn't the only thing weighing on students. Rent prices are also a huge part of the struggle, especially in smaller college towns like Laramie, and landlords are taking advantage.
An annual income of $40,000 is about what it takes to afford the average apartment rent of $1,000.
A big question students ask is, where is all this tuition money going? At public universities, tuition often covers more than just classroom instruction.
So I think if students knew and were able to see a breakdown where a lot of their money went, I just had a conversation this morning about having to pay for education and how much does a summer class cost, and is a summer class, if it's so expensive, worth it? If it's not worth it, then you don't take it. So you're just kicking that can of those credits down the road. Yeah.
Each month, maybe even week, it seems to be getting worse. How much longer is it going to be until students just stop going to college?
The world may look really different in 15 years, and college may look really different in 15 years.